Hey guys, it's Carl Brown for guitarlessons365.com. Today we're going to learn how to play the unplugged version of Down in a Hole by Alice in Chains. So we're tuned down a half step here, so make sure your guitar is tuned down a half step because we're going to play along with the album as well. We're going to start out, Jerry Cantrell, he is fingerpicking it. And then the rest of the song, there's no fingerpicking. There's also another guitarist they have kind of helping fill out the sound there. But we're going to kind of do like a one guitar version of it. It's going to sound fine. They're mostly doing a lot of the same thing anyway. So let's start with his intro here, which is fingerpicked. So we're going to pick the A string and then the open B string together. Now hold the rest of an A minor chord while you're doing that. Just don't have your first finger on the second string yet. And as you pick those two strings, then hammer on the first fret. Then you can finger pick with your middle finger the G string, then the D with your index, and then the thumb's going to take that open A. Now come back to the B string with your middle finger, and you're still holding the A minor. Pick the B, and the G, and the D strings too. Alright, now you're going to shift to a G chord. And all you really need is, the notes at the third fret there, and the low E, and then the top two strings as well. Now you can pick the two outside strings, then the B, then the G. Then switch to a D chord. Hit the open D string along with the first string. And then the B, G, D. So we have this. Now you'll notice on the recording he misses that F sharp one. He kind of muted out sound. It's just a mistake. It's a live recording, so that's going to happen. But he's trying to do that. All right. So after the band comes in, he's pretty much using a pick from there on, and it's the same chords. And he's just kind of randomly treating each chord. You're gonna start with the same thing though, the suspended second chord, which is just the A minor without the first finger there. And as just pick to the B string, and then pick the first fret, then back down to the open, and then bring it back down. And then we're to the G. The D. So it's just kind of a random treatment across those same three chords. All right, and then we have the chorus, which sounds like this. Alright, so that's a little bit more involved here. In Cantrell, what he's doing, the other guitar player is kind of just hanging out. And Cantrell's up here doing the melody with the D string. So you got the open D string going. That's kind of a drone. So it's the 9th fret on the G, then 10th, then 9th, then 7th. Alright, now I'll come down to the 3rd fret on the A string and the 3rd fret on the B. Hold those two together. Then the high E open down to that B string. Then move this finger over to the 6th string. Same two notes on top. then sometimes on that last one, you might want to pick across to the open G and then start over. Alright, now that little ending there is a D chord, low E power chord of the first fret on this low 6th string. So and then the 3rd fret power chord on the 5th string over to the 6th. Then you can do a slight bend and release at the 3rd fret on the low E string to the power chord of the 1st fret again. And then to come back to the verse, you're just gonna hit the 3rd fret on the low E. It takes you back to the A. So we have this from the, I'll just play this through those chords. Alright, so there's a little thing that happens over, I think, the 3rd chorus, a little guitar part. Let me play through that real quick for you. Alright, so that is just the 14th on the G string, 15th on the B, and 13th on the high E. Then the second time through, just move that note on the high E down to the 12th fret. Then take this exact same shape and move it down 2 frets. And then you're going to do a little hammer pull from 11 to 12 on the G, pull back off that 11 over to the 12 on the D. Now we're going to go back through the chords. It starts the same, except this last chord here, instead of being that shape, it's the note on the B string is back to the 12th fret. So it's 12, 12, 10. The same ending. So it just repeats that. And the second time through. So as you repeat those back to back, you know, that's one time through right there, and just keep repeating that until the end of that chorus. So it's of course until it gets to that part. All right, so that's about it. It's obviously it's a simple song, but it's really effective, and it's got some really cool parts that sound good. Just on a one acoustic guitar. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon for guitarlessons365.com. Bye bye.